There we go. We got a glitch in the matrix. That's what happens. It happens all the damn time. That's just the way that it is. So let's get back to what we were talking about here. We'll let some people come in, join in the conversation. But I started doing some research whenever I was gathering stuff this morning to have a cup of coffee and, you know, talk to you all. And I was going to talk a little bit about what was happening with the Ilhan Omar situation. Let me know how the audio is. I reset the little, I don't know what you call this thing, mixer, whatever. But I started doing some research about the Ilhan Omar case. Her son apartment was just raided. We know about how Ilhan Omar's checkered past with her brother. But the bigger story, and it kind of led into everything with this Lindsay Clancy case, is how we are living under two standards in our country. And I'm not just talking about the law. I'm talking about how we decide what is true, who deserves sympathy, who deserves empathy, who deserves accountability, who deserves prison. And looking at the Lindsay Clancy case has really, in my mind, shown a lot of people how different that we can look at things or different perspectives, up to and including strangling kids. 3 children are dead. But a lot of this conversation, this national conversation, is going into, and it begins with feelings and the mental condition of the person who actually took the life of the kids. Not the conversation about the kids. No. Let's talk about the feelings of the person that did this. Now, mental illness matters, and a jury has to consider all of this. But when did it become like normal for an offender to take the highlight, take the news away from the kids? Because that's where we're at right now. The mom has superseded the death of her own kids. It's the same way if you look at the Charlie Kirk assassination. You know what? We'll get to that in a second. I got to show you this. And it really saddened me whenever I heard this. But it's only going to get worse. This is just the beginning. She will probably have her own talk show soon.
And the order also shows a rationality. The order she killed them in. Because Cora and Dawson are older. If she had tried to strangle one in front of the other, they would have known this is bad. And they would have tried to intervene or run and hide. And she had a very limited time. She didn't have time to try to find a child who ran off and hid. So taking Dawson first and moving him to a separate room, having Cora stay with Callan and having Dawson go in another room.
This is disgusting. Somebody said there's 9 females on the jury. It should not matter what gender the jury is. They should come back with honesty, with accountability. But just because you know that there's 9 women on the jury already puts doubt into what's happening. It's like, well, there's 4 black females, and the criminal is black. Oh, so she's going to get off. That's what we've gotten to in America.
That's rational. That makes sense. That's ordered thinking. And we didn't show you that post that she made about Dawson being a handful and not being compliant to show she was a bad mom. We showed it to you because it proves she knew that he was a handful. She knew that he was less likely to be compliant, to just go along. She knew that he might struggle. And so it made sense rationally.
I can't imagine what it would be like to be the defense attorney for this. Why isn't Crockett calling her Hot Wheels? Good question. But this is what the whole court case has turned into. Her lawyer just let the cat out of the bag. Ladies, I want to get your opinion.
Much.
You're the best thing for women's health ever.
Thank you.
Ever.
Appreciate it.
I asked you this morning, Mr. Reddington, what you hope to convey in the closing. You didn't really have an answer. If you
No, I
to tell
don't.
us what you hope to convey.
Well, I hope to convey that I truly, care and love. I love her. She's just such a marvelous, sweet, innocent person. She's just amazing. And
Sweet, innocent, marvelous. I admire her. The bootlicking continues.
so strong and just trying so hard to get up from, she's just been beat down for 3.5 years, and she feels that she's had a fair trial with the judge, and the jury's been very attentive, and all we can do is hope for the best.
You may not answer this, but the women that support her, do you want to say, has she said anything about women raising postpartum psychosis?
She's
all
very
the things?
concerned, especially as a labor and delivery nurse. She's very concerned about women's rights, the fact that women are pretty much marginalized. I think it's readily apparent. The DSM is a joke. I couldn't get into the social implications in the trial, understandably.
If women are so bad, why did she get a male lawyer? Poll in the chat. Is this manslaughter or is this murder? Can you premeditate manslaughter? Now, I'm no lawyer, but when did this become women's rights?
Concerned about women's rights, the fact that women are pretty much marginalized. I think it's readily apparent. The DSM is a joke. I couldn't get into the social implications in the trial, understandably, but if the United States would take a lesson from Europe, Belgium, England, France, Peru, a lot of these countries, they take care of their women that have psychosis, keep them with their babies. They don't rip the babies away.
What? How did this turn into women's rights? They just gave away the whole ball game. He says Lindsay is marvelous, who's very concerned about women's rights. What? What about the kids' rights? Somebody said that in the chat. What about children's rights? That doesn't matter. Children's rights are insane. What are you talking about? Literally, how do you get children's rights out of this? Right? I mean, the only children's rights would be Ilhan Omar's son that had all the guns. Those are the only children's rights that's mattering. Right? I mean, literally. Children's rights. How dare you? What is wrong with you? It is this woman's right to take the life of her children. I mean, that's what it seems like. Nobody has rights. Those kids don't deserve that. Look at this. Fate of the Lindsay Clancy is now in the hands of a jury. And here's the possible verdicts. Not guilty. Let's see here. So they could come back with a not guilty. They could come back with a not guilty due to lack of criminal responsibility. Come on. How does this go here? How does this get to the point of people actually trying to justify this is women's rights? Women's rights. You lost me on the women's rights for this one. Period. I'd love to understand somebody that can explain this one to me. Possible verdicts. Not guilty due to lack of criminal responsibility. Guilty of first-degree murder. Guilty of second degree. Guilty of manslaughter. Anybody remember the movie misery. Wow. And then you got the lawyer talking about women's rights.
Care and love. I love her. She's just such a marvelous, sweet, innocent person. She's just amazing.
3 children are dead. That is why there is a trial. She's not sweet. She's not innocent. She's not amazing. And then he starts talking about other countries allowing women with psychosis to stay with their babies. I honestly don't even understand what point he thinks he's making. Lindsay's children were not taken away from her because of some unfair mental health system. She killed them. Turning Lindsay Clancy into some symbol of mistreated women while 3 children.
How many of you think she'll be found guilty? I saw that in the chat. She will never be found guilty. Mark, you might be right. You very well could be right about that. I mean, could you imagine a woman saying that she is guilty? We have reached psychosis level. Let me show you something in Texas. And this is as Texas as it gets, I think. I think this is as Texas as it gets. Watch this. So there's this, you talk about psychosis. It doesn't just happen there. Look at this. This is in Texas. Look at this parent. They didn't strangle him, but watch.
A 9-year-old football player rushing for a touchdown. Suddenly taken to the ground by an adult.
A dad tripped the kid. Look at this.
Touchdown. Suddenly taken to the ground by an adult.
There was a parent on the other side of the field that just he looked like he ran full force and just stuck his leg out.
Claire Bernal says she saw it happen during Saturday's game in Racine between the Case Eagles and the Milwaukee Colts.
It's just completely abhorrent behavior from someone.
Let's go.
Case Eagles.
I mean, he just tripped the kid. He didn't kill him. But that's how far we've gone as a nation. That's the double standard that we allow. I don't know about you. If that was my kid and he got tripped, probably not going to end well for the dude that did that. Yeah, that's probably going to be a bad day. Someone's going to jail there. And I would probably be one of them. There would be a 2-seater. But man, this whole court case dividing America. It has to be dividing America. Look at the Charlie Kirk situation. It's the same way. I mean, Charlie Kirk dies very publicly, very graphically. You have half of America that thinks it's a conspiracy. You have other half that thinks it's not. You have half that thinks the wife did it. You've got half that are watching some woman that eats cat food on a daily basis on a live stream talk about how we got here. I don't understand it, man. Whenever this turns into a women's rights issue, killing your kids, women's rights. Okay. That's how we got here. How do we get back? I don't know. I saw that in the chat as well. Why do the meds always tell them to, that's a weird one too there, Anton. Nobody ever has any medicine that's like, get up off your ass and go to work. Where's that medicine at? But I mean, look, you want to see more backwardsness in our country? James Talafrico agrees with a podcaster. Christians are America's villains. Hello, villains.
I believe that cultural Christianity is dead. That the Christians now, from sea to shining sea, are the mean people.
Look at the name of the podcast. It's called Higher Learning. Listen.
And if it's not true in every case, it's certainly true in the case of people who have power, who move policy, who influence discussions culturally. That the Christians are the villains, are the mean people. If I see follower of Christ in somebody's Twitter, I know they about to say something wild.
Wow. Is anybody in Texas going to vote for Tallarico? If you have a Jesus bumper sticker, you're obviously evil, apparently. Let's go here. Line 1, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Ben. It's Pureblood from Arizona.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I was calling on, remember you just put up if she's going to be found guilty?
Do you think she will be?
Actually, the way things are going with the courts and all this stuff, Ben, to be honest with you, no, I don't. I think she's going to get off. But my question was to you, sir, if she was found guilty, and what do you think the outcome would be? There would be more crazies out there than there is now. I'm just saying.
Here's my thing.
Yes.
Carmelo Anthony, the young black American kid in Texas, gets convicted, goes to prison. They're trying to get a retrial, right? Mistrial. Obviously, he was innocent. The Luigi Mangione kills a insurance CEO, goes to prison or goes to trial. All these women, they're like, oh, he's the most beautiful person ever. They raise millions of dollars.
Correct.
George Floyd, he's obviously a war hero and deserves a Congressional Medal of Honor. Mamdani, you see what he's doing, and everything seems to be reversed. Everything seems to be backwards. On a scale of 1 to 10, do I think that she gets found innocent? I don't believe she'll be completely innocent. I believe they drop it to some kind of manslaughter. They sue Big Pharma. They sue the hospital. She'll be out in 5 years. She'll have a book, probably some made-for-TV Hallmark Channel postpartum. It's never the killer's fault. Probably have Rob Lowe doing the voiceover. I mean, that's just the way it is, right?
You got it, Ben. You got it down. Watch, it's going to happen. Just
Take
remember
care.
this day. Everything you said. Bye.
Appreciate you. I mean, we're in like a bizarro world. When this guy is an actual legitimate candidate in Texas. In Texas.
Is that true? Is cultural Christianity defining somebody as a good person, is that dead?
I don't believe it's dead. Although your assessment is...
This guy's supposed to be a preacher. How does him saying Christians are I mean, it fits the narrative. What's wrong is right. What's right is wrong. What's up is down. Down's up. It'll be on Lifetime, not Hallmark. Gotcha. Think about it, man. A guy or a woman that killed her 3 kids is getting sympathy from moms. Good morning, Ben. Everybody in the chat. They don't protect the unborn. What do we expect? Pure blood. Yes. What do you expect when you have her lawyer? Are they having an affair, or is this her lawyer? Listen.
It's the best thing for women's health ever.
Thank you.
Ever.
Appreciate it.
I asked you this morning, Mr. Reddington, what you hope to convey in the closing. You didn't really have an answer. Do you want
No,
to
I
tell us
don't.
what you hope to convey?
I hope to convey that I truly, care and love. I love her. She's just such a marvelous, sweet, innocent person.
Marvelous, sweet, innocent person. Her lawyer loves her. Boy, oh boy, we are in a clown world. Here, you want to see another clown world? This is a peek into the, we'll call it the orifice in Oklahoma. This is an actual candidate. She won her Democrat primary in Oklahoma. Look at this. She got a picture of Mark Wayne Mullen, probably going to pull a knife out. Yeah. This is a Democrat candidate in Oklahoma for Senate. You got any Democrats in Oklahoma want to call in to defend this. I mean, this is crazy. These are the people that think this lady's innocent. Texas Roadhouse boycott. I don't understand the whole Texas Roadhouse boycott thing, but I think it's funny. It's extremely funny. Check this out. Look, you want to hear something hilarious?
Never eating at Texas Roadhouse again or Logan's Roadhouse.
Let me refresh this.
Again or Logan's Roadhouse. Y'all got me fucked up.
Sorry for the language.
Here, didn't I just make a video saying how they didn't want us in their establishments? They don't want us in their establishments. We need to be only supporting black-owned restaurants.
Go for it. Find one. Man, these people are so backwards. Sorry about the language. The other one that I've yet to figure out is why Greg Bovino would run to the Tucker Carlson show.
And I think if you were to poll Trump voters and ask, and I think a lot of them would say I'm disappointed by this or that, but the one upside is immigration enforcement. I think if you told them that there are 105 million illegal aliens, not green card holders, illegal aliens have no right to be here, living here in violation of the law and living in almost all cases on public support. I mean, whether it's schools, roads, hospitals, or direct support from the states, I think they wouldn't even believe you. I think Trump voters really think that the administration's done a great job.
Do you think they've done a great job? I think they've done a good job on getting rid of some people, not as many as I want. I do find it strange that Greg Bovino ran to the Tucker Carlson show to, I don't know, dunk on the administration. I don't know what the guy was doing, to be honest with you.
On immigration, because Fox News has told them that.
You know, the gaslighting, masterclass.
Really?
Masterclass.
Can you give me an
gaslighters.
example?
Again, the operations that they conduct. Hey, you know what? Largest amount of illegal aliens, or largest amount of aliens deported, in the past 50 years just took place last week. Hey, what are the numbers? I can't seem to get the numbers. Your social media influencers can't seem to get the numbers.
Social media influencers can't get the numbers. Apparently everything into the world is coming. Social media can't get the numbers. Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one. But I don't understand why Greg Bovino needed to run to Tucker Carlson to dunk on the administration. It just seems like anyone that wants to shit on America, go there. Go to the Tucker Carlson show. If you want to crap on America, he'll give you the platform. So weird, isn't it? That, that's how we got here. Let's go. Here we go. Check this out.
Are rejoicing with the supposed death of what is being called woke 1.0. At long last, people, even on the left, are finally admitting that the 2010s were complete insanity. Finally, we can answer questions like, what is a woman? Without having a circular definition. Finally, we can admit that putting men in combat sports against women is not wise. Men are now allowed to part their legs when they sit down, free from judgment. No more ze, zer, zem pronouns. No more drag queen story hours. We have the entire right celebrating, we have the left playfully reflecting on their past convictions, and we even...
I thought this woke stuff was over, but I don't think it is. I think the woke stuff is coming back. It's going to be back just in time for the midterm elections. It's going to be back just in time to get people off the couch to go vote. That's what I think. And there's a lot of people that are being used to promote all this stuff, to push it all. Here's one of them. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if we've got that. Mother arrested after breaking school bus door to reach her son. I don't want to be a part of this. Grandmother sues for records on identify. I don't want to know about that. Tucker Carlson's new series reopens the Oklahoma City bombing case. How do we blame Trump for this? How do they blame Trump? Did Trump have an alibi? For that? I'd be more interested in Hillary Clinton's alibi, to be honest with you, about where maybe her and Bill were at on that day. There was a lot of paperwork that had some ties to the Clintons in there. Guys, this is the Ben Dykes Show. I'm headed to work. Y'all take care. Have a great morning, and let's roll it.
The watch on the 1MC, pass the word. Dive, dive, sound 2 blasts of dive alarm, pass the word, dive, dive. Dive, dive. Dive, dive.
Here we go again! Here we go again! Same old song again! Same old song again! Marching down the avenue! Marching down the avenue! We don't know who will be true! We don't know who will be true! They cry, a long, long time ago! Long, long time ago! Heard it on the radio! Heard it on the radio! Sounds so good to me! Sounds so good to me! U.S. Navy submarine! U.S. Navy submarine! Recruiter just inside here! Recruiter just inside here! Turns out I gave them 5 years! Turns out I gave them 5 years! Had to get out of boot camp! Had to get out of boot camp! They won't like the smoking lamp! They won't like the smoking lamp! Now I'm a submariner! Now I'm a submariner! Rolling in the deep, sir! Rolling in the deep, sir! Top secret mission, hush, hush! Secret mission, hush, hush! No one's gonna find us! No one's gonna find us! 6 months below the ocean! 6 months below the ocean! Can't remember the sun! Can't remember the sun! Can't write my wife no letters! Can't write my wife no letters! And Tony's gonna get her! Tony's gonna get her! But I won't trade this life away! I won't trade this life away! Makes it worth the Navy pay! Makes it worth the Navy pay! If I can't be a bobblehead! I can't be a bobblehead! Might as well just be dead! Might as well just be dead! A long, long time ago! Long, long time ago! Heard it on the radio! Heard it on the radio! Sounds so good to me! Sounds so good to me! U.S. Navy submarine! U.S. Navy submarine! Say, Riley, 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 Hey, sailor! Hey, sailor! Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Coral Sea! I've been to Coral Sea! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for freedom! Fighting for freedom! Hey, sailor! Hey, sailor! Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Korea! I've been to Korea! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for freedom! Fighting for freedom! Hey, sailor! Hey, sailor! Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Vietnam! I've been to Vietnam! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for freedom! Fighting for freedom! Hey, sailor! Hey, sailor! Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Desert Storm! I've been to Desert Storm! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for freedom! Fighting for freedom! Hey, sailor! Hey, sailor! Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Afghanistan! I've been to Afghanistan! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for freedom! Fighting for freedom! Hey, sailor! Hey, sailor! Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Iraq and back! I've been to Iraq and back! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for freedom! Fighting for freedom! Hey, sailor! Hey, sailor! Where will you be? Where will you be? I'll be where I have to be! I'll be where I have to be! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for liberty! Fighting for freedom! Fighting for freedom! Hey, Riley, 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 Riley. Riley, 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 Riley.
guys, gals, girls. It's Ben Dykes Show. Smash a like and subscribe on your way out the door. See you in the next. Guys, I don't know if this lady's going to be convicted. I really don't. I don't know if I have faith in our justice system. I don't know how much faith I have left. I'll just say that. And anytime that the comments or the questions come up that, oh, there's 9 women on the jury, that tells me that people also don't have faith in the justice system. If you're deciding whether or not 3 children's lives were taken in a premeditated murder, but first you say there are 9 people on the jury that are women, that tells me you don't have a lot of faith in the justice system either. It seems like there's a set of double standards in the country. I don't know where that double standard line falls. I don't believe it's rich and poor anymore. I don't believe it's black and white. I don't believe, I mean, it might have even boiled down to women versus men. You've got men that are trying to get into the WNBA as a joke. They're being called horrible people. But it seems like if it was flipped and there were women trying to get into the NFL, then that would have to be allowed. That's as far down the rabbit hole of just craziness that we've gone. That's how far gone we are.